Hi, it's Miles Red Songbird, the Michelle Birdsong in New York City. I'm going to try to get through this book, even though I haven't slept in I don't know how long, because I'm getting ready for the twins tomorrow. They're supposed to be born on Valentine's Day, an Immaculate Conception. And I had to organize my room here so they have room to be on the bed, because I have piles of papers everywhere. And Robin's in town, my daughter, for her father's funeral, and so I wanted to look nice for her, so I haven't slept, but I think I can do this. So the name of this book is Only 2% of Those in Human Forms Are Human. That was told to me by a mystic, a saint. Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ, looking down on those beneath him, animals. He is a mystic, he is a saint, he is a spiritual teacher. Only 2% of those in human forms are human. Most are animals. You are what you eat. We know what we are, said Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, first in 20th century. St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, being born again to Eve, the Michelle Birdsong. Yes, this is his jacket, and that's his onesie. He's being born to me tomorrow, God, the Lord willing. Jesus Christ, this says, hey, what does it say? He said, don't eat my animals. A book by Michelle Birdsong, available on Amazon.com. Okay, these are some books written by Charan Singh, the baby inside me, named Giancarlo Arturo. And let's see what I wrote. Jesus Christ, first in 20th century, that's him. Reborn as Charan Singh Muraji King. That's who he is, but I changed his name, of course, to Giancarlo Arturo. Die to live. He died in 1990 to live again in 2019. An Immaculate Conception. From the Son, the creator and sustainer of life, his father, and his mother, the Michelle Birdsong, Eve, Miles Red Songbird, Miles Red Birdsong. And this is the Michelle Birdsong, Einstein, Evangeline, reborn as the Michelle Birdsong. I should say that I saw Charan Singh in 2013 or 2014, I'm not sure which, in Petaluma, California, sitting, listening to Govinda Singh, his nephew, speak. He was sitting right there. And like I said, he died in 1990. So, they cremated his body. But his body was just fine. That I saw. Lacto-vegetarian diet. There's some grapes, veggie chips. They're delicious. I love this. Popcorn. I like popcorn. Orville Redenbacher is one of the residents here at St. Francis of Assisi, Residence 3. Okay, this is my bean burrito. I started eating it. I put some salt on it, hot sauce on it, and garlic powder on it. And some cumin. And it's so yummy. It's an Amy's frozen burrito that I get at Duane Reade because it's so close to where I live. Livers' lives matter as opposed to dyers. Livers and dyers. Get it? Alcohol kills them. Brain cells matter. Pot and other drugs kill them. Pot, weed, grass, marijuana, and other drugs kill your brain cells. Ask yourself, why does the deep state want the people drugged? They're very eager to make drugs legal, huh? Broccoli, cheese, bean burrito, Amy's. Okay, you can see for yourself what these other foods are, right? Apricots, and Amy's they even make canned food. They're satsangis. The satsangis are disciples of a living master. Govinda Singh is a living master, Jesus Christ. Charan Singh was the living master first in the 20th century, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is Chipotle. That's a veggie bowl. Let's see what I wrote. Vegetarian bowl to go. Brown rice, black beans, peppers, diced tomatoes, corn, avocado, and lettuce. Down here is broccoli with melted cheese and a bean burrito. These are the dishes. These dishes hold servings of free vegetarian meals provided by Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh. Look how many dishes there are. You want to see? I'll just show you some of the people they were feeding. Okay, you see that? And that's free food in India. They give free food to the poor people. Charan Singh used to send food from his farm. He had a farm. Photo of Mild Red, taken by Robin. She blew out my hair. She put a scarf around my head. She fixed me up beautiful, right? The sun says I'm beautiful anyway. Lacto-vegetarian since 1970. And this is the book says, How to Have a Fun and Exciting Life Starting from Scratch. That's Robin. That's His Royal Highness Crown Prince Guillaume of Luxembourg. That's Mild Red. This is Sneezy the Greasy Baby, says Abigail. The book Robin wrote. I came up with the concept and the title. And T.J. Robshaw did the illustrations. It's a wonderful masterpiece book. Check it out at Amazon.com. And this is Baba Govinda Singh Radhasamy, Jesus Christ. Lacto-vegetarian all his life. This is Mr. and Mrs. During the Ming Dynasty, we were Mr. and Mrs. At this stage, we are business partners. My business is mainstream and includes to the marginalized. We have books, we have t-shirts, mugs, and you can see we're holding a couple of the t-shirts. Okay, collage on the inside of the front door. I don't think I'm going to go through it. This is Edwin's albums. These are his albums that I worked with him on. Supernatural and What It Is. Govinda Singh again. That's the Dara. That's when he was a samurai soldier, Japanese royal samurai soldier. And what's that? I went to the thrift shop and I bought some bargains. I found some great things. I found a cup says Queen Elizabeth Diamond Jubilee from her Jubilee. That's Edwin and I dancing. This is Robin's father who passed away. This is Melanie. She was Vincent van Gogh, and she did this cartoon for Sneezy the Greasy video. You can check it out at the Michelle Birdsong channel. It's the best children's video. Okay, this is Robin, lacto-vegetarian most of her life. Jessica's the RN here, who was Clara Barton, who founded the Red Cross. This is Maria Cott, who was Mary McLeod Bethune, American black educator, who started a black college in the 50s. This is Samurai Soldier. Govinda Singh, Jesus Christ, was a royal Japanese samurai soldier. Look at him. They look ready to fight. Brian Adams, vegan. Projection of Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh. Adam Michael Bublé right hand here. They're doing a song After All. On the song he says, we're back where we started. And of course that's Adam and Eve. And then you said, I believe that you can fall in love with me again. I believe that I can fall in love with you again. After all. This is Tom Burns, Once a Star, Hardy of Laurel and Hardy. Eve was Laurel, Stan Laurel. Left hand of Orlando Orville Wright, co-founder of Flying in Space, and Orville Redenbacher, Popcorn King. Hassan, once my great-grandfather, a pedophile. That's Milton Harris, once my father. He was John Milton, and he was Homer, who wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey. This is collage I did that Sheila put up. She's an art director. And I gave her a Valentine today, and she gave me a long, warm hug, a firm hug. And it was just a small Valentine candy, you know. So she really appreciated it. It feels so good when what you do is appreciated. Body language. Sheila backed away, bored. She appears to be bored. Edwin Birdsong did not eat meat. Bach. He was Bach, he was Irving Berlin, and he was Mr. Spock. Sir Paul McCartney, the Beatle, is a vegan. He's a projection of Gurinder Singh, Jesus Christ, 21st century. Singh Birdsong does not eat meat, fish, nor eggs, and never has. He was the perfect living master saint, Sardar Bahadur, Jesus Christ level of conscience. Einstein, arguably the smartest brain that ever lived, was a vegetarian. He was also Eve. That's the main reason Edwin Birdsong wants to enter his daughter Robin's womb. He knows he won't be fed meat, fish, or eggs. He won't be turned into an animal by his mother. And Edwin knew that his daughter Robin Birdsong was of royal as well as divine heritage. Robin Birdsong is the granddaughter of the father of her mother Eve, mother of the earth, the Michelle Birdsong, daughter of the sun. The creator and sustainer of life, the light of the world. That's Guru Nanak. It was Guru Nanak. Elizabeth, Virgin Queen of England, the Michelle Birdsong. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. The Queen will enter Robin Birdsong's womb in her body. Queen Victoria was Elizabeth II. Robin was Queen Victoria. Was Elizabeth II's great-great-great-grandmother. Galileo, reborn as Robin Birdsong. Michelangelo was also Robin Birdsong, and Dr. Seuss drew this. Robin Birdsong, Queen Victoria, Empress of India, granddaughter of the creator and sustainer of life, the sun. First Lady of Color to be Queen of England, Empress of UK and Europe. Albert Prince Consort, husband of Queen Victoria, Robin Birdsong, now Earl Percy. A pure Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, daughter of Eve, granddaughter of the creator, sustainer of life, the sun, sister of Robin Birdsong, once Meghan's mother when she was Queen Victoria. No, she was Meghan's let's see, who am I talking about? Am I talking about Robin? Because Robin was Meghan's sister when she was Queen Victoria. That's misprint. That should be sister. I was a mother. Sister. They had eye contact once. Other than that, they haven't met. Prince Louis, born to royals, was Mother Teresa. Okay. Martin Luther King Jr., born as Lou Ranziger. Thump, children's book about President Trump. Robin uses my card as part of her Christmas decoration. It's a card of a girl hugging a tree. Christmas tree. Robin liked it so much. Again, I feel so good when people are grateful. This is Michael Phelps winning and being hugged. Oh, this is a delightful surprise, says Olympian Michael Phelps. Once Abel, the first family, and William Earl of the first family, the second son, and William Earl Dixon, who saved Minno's life, for she was robbed of nature's self-confidence. I don't quite know what I'm talking about. I agree with Michael Savage. Let's save the elephants. And while we're at it, let's save the other animals too from ourselves. Let's stop eating the meat, fish, and eggs and obey the Lord's law as given to us by Moses, now Joel Osteen, who's been to India many times thanks to his dad. Have a heart. Beans don't make me fart, and they don't bleed when I eat them either. Dr. Schweitzer, Eve's identity, was talking to himself. He did a great thing. He gave us all his success, gave up all his success, and went to Africa as a missionary. He built a hospital there. Charan Singh Ji built a hospital, a free hospital in India. Babaji built 3 more free hospitals for the poor. In America, we had the great Bellevue Hospital, where Sadhguru Baba Jamal Singh was born as Jindara Ransinger. The Supremes, Berry Gordy's Supreme Ego Trip. He didn't give the world the best music, the music that makes plant thrive. That would be jazz and classical music. Mozart was singing birdsong, Bach was Edwin Birdsong, Beethoven was the Michelle Songbird. Beethoven created music without ears to hear because he went deaf. And still he created music. Our enemies are running the country, admits David Rockefeller in his biography. He's a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. They take the money from the poor and give it to the rich, i.e. the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, member of Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission, Council on Foreign Relations, etc. The Rothschilds hold the bond of our birth certificates. We'll work for them if we default on the $21 trillion debt. I'm banned for life, says Urban Pudi. No. I'm banned for life. Unbanned PewDiePie. Royal Japanese samurai warrior he was. Okay. This is about astrology and how Ptolemy corrupted it. He wrote it according to mathematics instead of according to looking at the placement of the stars in the sky. And it's just nowhere near it. It's not astrology. Once in a while they'll get something right, but basically, it's not good anymore. And Babylonian astrology is the real astrology, and Indian astrology. Charan Singh said astrology is a science, but it's very hard to find a good astrologer. Now I know what he meant. David Duke at David Duke. Every Zio and every Goy knows that Zionist money rules American politics. 9 to 10 top Democrat fundraisers. Biggest corporation continued. Goldman Sachs, Republican giant moneybags S. Alderson. It's a disgrace that not one Christian, supposedly white Christian man in Congress, has the balls to stand up to them. Hamza Raza, Raza Hamza, former president of AIPAC, Stephen J. Rosen, once told a jurist, "You see this napkin? In 24 hours we could have the signatures of 770 signatures on this napkin." From Congress, he's talking about. "I can't get one person in this Christian residence, St. Francis of Assisi, to stand up for Christ's teaching, 'Thou shalt not kill.' For over 2 years, I have been demonstrating eating without killing, lacto-vegetarian diet, and I've talked about what a big sin it is to eat the animals and how very unhealthy it is to eat rotting carcasses. Yet not one person has awakened to the cruelty of stopping the evolution of animals who are trying to work their way up to being worthy of a human form. A human is being at the highest, the top of the evolutionary ladder, where they can strive for self-realization and God-realization. Jesus Christ said, "Ye are gods." I haven't been able to get one person to believe Jesus' information to man. St. Francis of Assisi dropped by this St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. He has been reborn in the form of a woman, Robin Birdsong, who lives in the UK. She has been a lacto-vegetarian almost all her life. No one has been swayed here to become a vegetarian. They have been eating dead animals so long they have become dead animals without the light to see the truth. They should know when they die they will get the bodies of the chicken they love so much, and the cow and pigs and goat they love to munch. You go where your attraction is. You go where your attachments are after you die and are judged. Okay, this is my red songbird in New York City. I'll read you more later.